welcome the opportunity to stand before you and speak as a representative of the students of Western Governors University, now to be Western Governors University of Washington. I have three things I want to share with you. First of all, why does someone at my young age want to go back to school? Number two, why Western Governors University? And number three, my experience with Western Governors University in my 1 year of attending. I think I'm a pretty typical example. I don't know if I have my picture up there yet, but you didn't make it? Okay, well, good thing. That I am perhaps a little bit older version of the 36-year of age average student at Western Governors University, but I'm married, a father, grandfather, I'm professionally employed. I had attended school many years ago and attempted to get a degree like many that are in the program, but for whatever reason I wasn't able to. And I worked when I was at school, hospitality industry, and through escalating opportunities and responsibility, eventually became general manager of a private country club for over 15 years and was a certified club manager in that industry. I then decided to make a determined switch to IT industry, and when I did that, I went from intense, and I say intense it was, 9 months of training to become a Microsoft certified system engineer. And over the years since then, I have garnered additional many accreditations and certifications that brought me to today where I am contracted to Microsoft as an instructional designer. So why after all these years go back to school? Number one, there is a ceiling for those of us who don't have a degree. No matter how much experience I have and certifications I have, I kept running against that barrier that was keeping me from having a multitude of options that I could have had. And secondly, my personal confidence. It's important to me to be able to say, I got a degree. And perhaps the most important thing for me is that I can now be an example to my children and to my grandchildren and say, it's important to get your degree, so much so that even me, your dad, and your grandfather paid the price to get his degree. So, why got Western Governors University? Good question. I clicked on an ad, and there it was. I never heard of it. I'd like to tell you that it came through all these other ways, but it didn't happen that way. And the more I read, the more I realized this is the fit. This is what I've been looking for a long time. Number one, flexibility. I didn't have the option to go to brick and mortar school. Too much responsibility, too much work and personal life responsibilities. I needed to accommodate my personal life. According to WGU, allows me to go at my own pace. It's course content and study courses available 24/7. And the biggest thing, and what I found very unique about this particular educational model, is that I don't have to wait for a semester ending to be able to say, I'm ready to take this test or to submit to do my project. That was huge for me. So when I first came on board with Western Governors University, what I did was I took a whole variety of pre-assessments and courses I knew that I could pass relatively easily. So in 1 year, I have 42 units that I've passed and completed in 2 6-month sessions. It would have been more, but like I told you about that life balance thing, I had a huge project at Microsoft, slowed me way down, and then I took this one class that I admit kicked me. So, good thing, because I had that flexibility. That was really important to me. And then I could apply what I already know. That was the second reason. That suddenly I can take what I know, which I think is pretty considerable in certain areas and very lacking in others, but I could apply that, and that was very important to me. And the final thing was that it had to be affordable. Western Governors University is certainly within reach of anyone. There's no impediment to attending WGU, and money is certainly not one of those. But my experience at WGU is this. It's all I hope for. It is life-changing and will be life-changing once I have that degree, hopefully within the 2-year period of time that I've allotted for myself. Make no bones about it, it is not easy. It is very demanding, and it does require a consistent and serious effort on your part to graduate. It is a real education. It is not a degree diploma. Believe me, it is very real. And you're not alone. The mentor support system works very well. It works very, very well for me. And that means that anytime I need a resource, I need encouragement, I need direction, there's always somebody there that I can contact and get the help that I need. So in closing, I am very pleased that this great state of Washington, which I've only been here 5.5 years, but I got to say I love it up here. I want you to know that I am very pleased that the state of Washington has realized the viability of Western Governors University now, Western Governors University of Washington. For all of us, like me, this is your opportunity. this is a chance to get that degree that we've been wanting and need for many years. I hope that the current students and those who are future students will have all that they are looking for in their success in their educational pursuits, and more importantly in their hopes and their dreams. I thank you very much. So far, you've been well thought of, and that is the Washington State University President Emeritus and now WG Board Member, Dr. Sam Smith.